Howdy, 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 my people. I have got a quick announcement before we do jump into this video. I'm literally on the cusp of 1k, so if you guys don't mind, subscribe. But before we get into anything, today's video is going to be about would Garou, the hero hunter, be able to survive the Invincible and yet kill the Invincibles? This is actually a really interesting video I thought of a little while ago, but I thought about doing it now. But without further ado, if you guys do want to support it, make sure to like, subscribe, join the Discord in the description, and that's pretty much all I have to say for the intro. But anyway, let's jump into it. Now, I do think if all the Invincibles are coming one-on-one and not all at once, like I did in the Dante video, I feel like he would have a decent chance of surviving or beating any of them. So let's place him up inside of a random town and say one of the Invincibles strikes that town. Would he survive and be one of the heroes? I believe he'd be one of the heroes. Well, he's not really a hero, but he'd be one of the people trying to take down the Invincibles. But it really does depend on which version of Garou we're using. If we're using just normal human Garou, he's probably not going to stand much of a chance. But if we're using monster Garou, yeah, I think he sweeps the verse entirely. But just to play it safe, I'm going to use this version of Garou on screen right now because I feel like he could do decent. It's not fully human Garou and it's not fully monster Garou, so I feel half human, half monster Garou would be a fair place to put it. But does he survive day one? And in my opinion, I think he does survive day one pretty well. Now, in the form we're currently using of Garou, I do think he can take down some of the weaker versions of Invincible if he's going one by one and not all at once. So we're talking about half monster Garou. So he puts up a decent chance against some of the ones like Flax and Mark and majority of the ones that did not survive the day 3 basically. But yeah, I feel like he'd be among the heroes trying to stop all the Invincibles. Because I'm not trying to be funny, right? If Powerplex can beat an Invincible, I'm pretty sure Garou can also beat an Invincible. But I don't honestly know how this would play out since Garou is super unpredictable. So he could straight up take him all at once and just get battered instantly, or he could literally play it safe. We just don't know. His character is quite unpredictable. But if I had to take a safer route, I would go he would try and pick him off one by one if he were to be smart about it. Now, the reason I bring this up as another point is because Garou has a really unique skill set. It's called the Flowing Rock technique. It's basically a technique he learned from his master Bang, and it's very good for countering things. So I want to see how this would actually play out with the Invincibles. So what the technique does have, he can parry punches, bullets, and energy blasts, and even machine gun fire, because we've seen in the show he was able to parry it against them 8 heroes. You can use enemies' force against them. It's not really a strength technique, it's more of a take the power they're throwing at you and use it back. So I wonder how that would play out against the Invincibles. I'm not too sure. I think it would be interesting if he could actually throw it back at them, because we don't know how he would scale against some of them. Now, deciding if he survives or not is really hard, because on one hand he could go all in and try and defeat them all and then he would die, or he could play it safe and maybe kill them off one by one and stay safely. But honestly, I think it's all to do with what Invincible comes after him first, determines on how he's going to die, because he could probably only take on a couple Invincibles with help of other heroes before not being able to do it anymore. But I would probably give him the win in the most cases if he played it safe. It's hard to know for sure just because of there's so many possibilities. It could be there could be so many different Invincibles come after him, or it could be a different version. But for the most cases, I would give him the win though, unless he plays it aggressive and goes for all of them at once, then he would die. But yeah, in the end, I think I'd probably give him the win overall. Not saying he would kill all of them, just saying he'd be able to survive. Now, Garou vs Invincible, we're still going to be using the same version of Garou, and we're going to be using post-conquest fight Invincible. So both of them are incredible. Garou adapts every fight, and so pretty much does Invincible. He gets stronger pretty much after every fight. But I would probably have to give the slight edge to Invincible. Probably 7 out of 10 Invincible would win, mainly because Garou isn't fully adapted into a monster yet. and he's still kind of a human. But he definitely wouldn't go down without a fight. It would definitely be like a close, like, not a close fight, but like closer than some other fights like in the show. Garou definitely has more skill than Invincible. He knows the flowing rocks stream technique, which is one that like not many people know in the show, and we obviously know he got taught it. But anyway, I would have to give Invincible the win for that one, but he doesn't go down without a fight, let's just say. But you know what, guys, that will conclude the end of this video. I did really enjoy recording and editing this video, so if you can you guys show me support on this one? It's one of my passion projects. Again, I do enjoy talking about certain things I like this, for example. So if you wouldn't mind dropping a sub, liking, and yeah, like that's pretty much all. We did actually hit 1,000 subscribers while editing this. That's pretty sweet. We'll be doing a video on that in a couple days, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, this will be the end of this video. If you guys did enjoy this one, make sure to like, subscribe, like I said before, join the Discord, and that will conclude this video. Catch you in the next one, guys.